Good morning, Sunday. Thank you everyone for joining us again this morning. I hope you've got a nice hand, jazz hands. Spirit fingers it's called,
Okay,
Jack. Spirit
sorry,
fingers.
yeah.
So let's get started. Jack, do you want to go first?
I sure
Cool.
will. Alrighty, make sure I grab the right one out of here. Alright. Oh, I don't know about this one. A question from Maya Buttreeks.
Who's the question from?
Maya Buttreeks. Good.
Okay, tell us
Appropriate
the
or not?
From Maya
Okay. From Maya. So, Maya asks, what do homeowners need to be aware of over the holiday period?
Oh, okay. So we're coming up to our storm season.
Yep.
So always think about first for safety in the house. If you're going away for holidays, think about where you're going to either put the emergency key. Is it going to be with a friend nearby? Is it going to be with a neighbour? I can strongly suggest always have someone nearby who's got a key to your house,
Yep.
just in case for whatever reason they need to get in. Also think about leaving lights on, or at least 1 or 2 lights on while you're away, just for security purposes. If you can find someone to bring in the mail, because the longer mail is left in that letterbox,
Yep.
and it gets really full, people can sometimes assume that no one's there at the moment and they can...
Or bins on the curb left
Yeah,
for
true.
ages, things
Yeah.
like that. So maybe get a neighbour to bring them up off
Yeah.
the street.
So just to make the house look quite lived in, if you can,
Yep.
if you can coordinate that. And also storm season coming up. So anything that's loose around the yard, make sure you try to put it away. And also just be aware of say any rotten trees, branches, things like that. Anything from a safety point of view, just be aware of as we're coming up to.
Yep. I think for both honing
in owners.
landlords and
Yep.
homeowners that living in the property, I think gutters is a big one.
Yep.
Get them cleaned, especially
Yeah.
with the rain coming in.
Yep.
Because what will usually happen is that water will track back up the roof and come through lights and things like that if you haven't done your gutters in quite some time. But also from a rental point of view, remember our office is also closed over the rental period. Sales agents will a lot of the time work all the way through, but our rental office does close. But we have skeleton staff to make sure things go the way they need to throughout that time.
Yep.
So rent's on time and all those sort of things.
Yeah. So we take holidays, do we?
We do,
Ooh,
yes.
We do
Yeah.
take holidays.
Yeah, every now and again when
Doesn't
we're
happen
allowed
often,
to. We get in
but-
trouble for it, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay. It's fine. We're all good. And I think now the personal question.
For me,
Yes.
not from my butt reeks.
No.
Oh, this is a nice question. The question is, do you have a charity that is close to your heart? That's a lovely question.
Yeah, I do. And one of my good friends, his little brother and sister have a rare disease called AT. I can't even pronounce what it is,
Okay.
but basically it's a rare disease. I think only 20 to 30 children in Australia have it,
Right.
but most children don't live over the age of 20 once they've got it. It's a degenerative disease, and both his little brother and sister have it. So they started a company called AT for them, and we usually do a lunch every year and things like that for it.
nice.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look that up if you want to know more about it. Send
Yeah.
Jack a message, or if you want to know more about that charity, that's lovely. So I'd probably say 2 for me. The first one from a local point of view to the Gap, there's a young fellow called Lockie Miller. I actually think you know Lockie at the Gap Health and Racket.
Yep.
Lockie started a charity many years ago called Yes Arusha, and it's to help children in Tanzania with educating themselves to provide themselves with a better life, a better future. And Lockie's done most of this from Australia. So he's an amazing young man. And he's a local lad too in the Gap, which is even more beautiful. So if you want to know more about that, that's Yes Arusha. Probably the other charity for me is anything to do with, say, depression, because depression's very close to me and my family. It has affected us a fair bit, as I know it has with a lot of people and a lot of families. So, yeah.
We do a lot of good work with it too.
Yeah, thank you. No,
Yeah.
and we all do. I think we'll try to do our very best with supporting charities, but there's a lot out there, and there's a lot out there with a beautiful message for a great cause too.
Yep,
So,
absolutely. Awesome.
okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks
Cheers.
for watching again. And
Thanks
again,
so
if you
much.
have any questions, send them below if you want, or send us a private message, and we will get to them on our next filming session. See ya.
Thank you.